I'm Meghna Shirar. I'm a fashion designer and a blogger. Today in this video, I'm going to show you what are the various great trendy outfits which you can wear for a wedding. I know weddings these days are like a big fat party where you start many of them come and most of them wear designer clothing, and especially dressing up for a particular ceremony, as to what to dress for which ceremony and what kind of outfits are on trend. All those things I'm going to discuss in this video, and I have categorized the clothing based on each ceremony as to what you can wear for mehendi ceremony, for haldi ceremony, for reception and for marriage. So starting with mehendi. Mehendi is something where it usually happens in the night, where the bride is putting up her mehendi on, and other people do their sangeet, they enjoy and they dance and all that stuff. So for this kind of ceremony or for this kind of occasion, you can choose somewhere with Indo-Western or with ethnic, or something like even casual, not casual, sometimes not casual preferably. You can choose Indo-Western or something like ethnic. So starting with this outfit, this is a lehenga with a crop top or a palazzo with a crop top with a jacket. Jackets these days are very trendy, guys. Many people choose this outfit or only plain lehenga and crop top. So you can go for this with some printed floral jacket or something like that, or embroidery one or something. Next comes the shararas. Shararas are very trendy these days. They are like not even like a lehenga and a top, or it doesn't even seem like a normal salwar suit. The pant comes with flare, and the top till the knee part is complete, which shows the it's completely body shape. This is an Indo-Western style where you can choose the skirt, you can modify the skirts by using tulip skirts, or you can choose something with the one side cut, or like this with crop top. So this kind of style is also preferable for mehendi. This is a double layered contrast color dresses where it is half like you're wearing a jacket and half is a gown. You can choose this outfit for any kind of occasion. This is like most trendiest one, and single sleeve dresses are so common these days. So and they are trendiest too. So you can choose like that, but in case you're putting up any mehendi or something, you can choose something with 3/4 sleeves or half sleeves or something like that. And this is also the same kind of skirt with a crop top, but the thing is this is embroidered and beadwork jackets. So you can choose this, and this one is a very good elegant outfit where you choose a printed or a rich pant. You can either choose a straight pant or a palazzo pant, it's up to you. But the top is made of velvet. It has a long side cut, so you can choose this outfit too. It's really very classy and elegant. Designer sarees. Designer sarees are good for any party wear. So these kind of outfits are very good for mehendi because they are comfortable. They show your tradition as well. It looks really good. This is another kind of lehenga where the lehenga is rich and the top is like a shirt kind of a top. You can modify the sleeves, you can modify the neck design or something like that. So you can go for this kind of outfit too. This is really trendy. So that's it with mehendi outfits. You can add on many other things for mehendi too, because mehendi is something where everyone enjoy and dance and all that things will be there. So you can choose, but try choosing something where you don't spend much, and also something where it is light, because if you wear rich kind of fabrics for mehendi itself, then you'll have nothing, there will be nothing special to wear for a reception or for the marriage outfit. So try choosing normal, you can even use pastel colors if you want for mehendi. and choose something which is Indo-Western or something which is normal ethnic, because for wedding too you're gonna go completely ethnic, so you can choose something around this. So coming to haldi ceremony, haldi, you preferably people choose yellow color, yellow shades, because the stain of haldi, in case you get it on your dress, it's very difficult to remove it off. So as you have the yellow shade already on the dress, even the stain can get dyed easily and it won't be seen. That's the major reason why people choose yellow color on haldi. So with that you can choose, but haldi, try not spending too much on haldi outfits, because it is just like you play and enjoy around a lot in the ceremony, you putting haldi on each other and all that stuff. So choose something which is not much costlier, because later you shouldn't regret when some stain or something happens to your dress. So choose something like that. You can choose Indo-Western style or ethnic style or normal wear, or even normal churidars is fine for a haldi. So you can go with a lehenga, a normal netted lehenga with a crop top. You can go with shararas, like cotton sharara or a knitted fabric, and then you can choose this Indo-Western style. This is really beautiful. The left part is like left dress, which is shown here, is something like a tunic top from your waist, and you have this tunic pant here, and this right side of dress, which you can see, that is something like a sari, but not a sari. You get a long straight pant with a crop top, and then it's like something you draped a sari. You can really go for these outfits, and even if you have bridesmaid, like such kind of plans or something, you can get it stitched for each and every one, and with the same kind of fabric you can do something like that. And this is a flared palazzo with a netted shrug on it with a crop top. If you don't like shrugs, and if shrugs are too much for you, then you can have something like a sleeve which falls off from the shoulder, the long knitted sleeve, which is on trend these days. You can check on those. And coming to this, just normal lehenga with a crop top and a dupatta, or a lehenga with some variety of blouses and all that things, you can go for these kind of outfits too. So that's it with haldi. So haldi, as I told, don't spend too much on haldi outfits. You can choose something with the yellow shades, and that's it. You can go for it. And coming to reception, this is the most like more people attend this ceremony. So this is the thing where this is the ceremony where you have to be looking stunning and gorgeous. So it should be something, you wear something attractive, something with heavy work fabric, or you wear something which is or like something unique or something like that. So with that you can even go either kind of completely Indian, or you can go Indo-Western, or you can even go completely ethnic. It's up to you. And even you can try Western, but not completely like complete Western type. You can choose gowns and all those stuff. So with this designer sari with the long blouse, it is the fashion has come back again. So you can choose this kind of outfit with the designer sari with a very rich blouse with all the embroidery and stuff. So you can go for this kind of outfit, because you have to carry your culture, right? So Indian weddings are something where you show out your culture or show out your tradition by wearing saris, and wearing saris will really make you look very good compared to any other outfit. Pretty girls? Yeah, sure, you have to, because I know that people look very good in saris than in any other outfit. So what next comes is netted split anarkali types. You can choose any kind of anarkalis. This is something which netted, which is transparent. It shows some extra trend or extra fashion in it, as it has a netted fabric and it shows some different style. It has you can wear this on palazzo pants, on straight pants, on legging pant or something like that. So even this looks great. And coming up to this lehenga with a beautiful crop top and a jacket up to your waist. These kind of lehengas are really on trend because it doesn't even seem like a long shrug, or it doesn't even seem like something you're wearing only a crop top with a dupatta or something. So you can choose this Banarasi silk lehenga with different unique style of shrug and crop top. Again, lehengas with different kinds. You can use fish cut lehenga, you can use circular lehenga, you can look flare lehengas. So this one is a circular lehenga in the left and the flare lehenga in right. It has a circular sleeve and a normal crop top with a V-neck. And this one flare lehenga with the normal circular sleeves in the hands with some flares. So you can go for these kind of outfits too, because you have to look really great on that day. So anything unique, will go for it. If you don't want to wear something with lehengas or saris or something different, you can go with normal anarkalis. You can go with normal like a gown type of anarkali or something like that. There are variety of anarkalis, guys. You can go check any kind of anarkalis if you want. And these attractive, like always choose lehengas with what do they say, some rich work on it, which is bright, which has nice work on it, which looks attractive. Don't use sober type of colors or sober type of work on it, because I already mentioned that you have to look rich, you have to look more attractive on these weddings, like on the reception days, as it is in the night and all the light gets focused on your dress, all that stuff. So choose these kind of lehengas with the crop top. It's not crop top, it's like something lehenga itself. You can choose these kind of designer saris with a designer blouse. Designer saris usually come up with plain saris with a designer blouse. So you can go for these kind of outfits that really look great, guys. So you can even choose western, as I told. You can use gowns, you can use flared gowns, you can use ball gowns, you can use fish cut gowns, you can use like variety of gowns are available. You can use gowns, but don't preferably wear something like you wear for a party. Wear something which is like suitable for the wedding. That's it with the reception ceremony, guys. So going with muhurtam or the marriage outfit, this is something where lot of rituals are taken care of, like all the ritual things are majorly done on this day. So on this day I preferably would suggest wearing something of your culture. Like you can wear something, if you are South Indian, you can wear your traditional South Indian sari. If you are a Punjabi, you can wear your Punjabi suit. If you are a Rajasthani, you can wear your traditional Rajasthani attire, the lehenga and all that thing. So it really looks great. It's something where you carry forward your culture. It also shows how your culture is. And other thing is, if we don't follow our culture, then who else will, right? So if at all you don't want to go with the traditional cultural thing, you can go with traditional wear, where traditional wear in the sense for India, sari is the main thing. So you can wear saris, and even you can wear lehengas, but try being more of traditional this day, because people usually suggest, like, prefer being traditional on this day, because there are a lot of rituals on that day. So coming with that, you can choose a normal lehenga, Banarasi lehenga with a normal crop top, and dupatta, silk dupatta, like a Banarasi silk dupatta. You can drape it either by you can either leave the dupatta one side, or you can drape it like how you drape it for your half sari. And coming with this traditional saris, you can drape it in whichever style you want, or you can leave it just loose and one-sided. It's up to you. So these kind of outfits really look great on this ceremony, guys. And this thing is like you convert your old sari, your mom's sari or your grandmom's sari, into a beautiful lehenga, and you can even stitch the blouse from the pallu, or you can buy a contrast blouse if you want for your outfit, and then purchase a normal dupatta for it. This will really look great, and this is a great convertible attire, where I can say, because it really looks rich. This is a great trendy outfit these days, where you choose your normal lehenga, like a plain lehenga. On top of that, you drape a sari in a reverse way. You can see the pleats are behind, and you can drape it like the sari is draped on the lehenga. So this style also you can choose. It really looks great. And yeah, as I told you before, that the blouses, the long length blouses have come up again, so the style has come up again. So you can add some effects, like you can add some blouse designs, you can add flares, you can add something different, and you can also drape your sari reverse, like the pallu comes from behind, like how Gujaratis take it and put it in the front. Like that, you can just put it up in the front and it will be there. You can choose that type also. If in case you don't like to wear saris much, or you don't like to wear lehengas, or you don't want to try anything else, then you can go with the normal anarkali suit, or something like this, where you have a split in between, and you wear a trendy pant with a silk dupatta, and this is something like a velvet satin material which is plain out, so you can go simple and elegant as this too. And the last is the Banarasi style, which is very trendy these days. People choose these Banarasi lehengas, they choose these outfits a lot because it is attractive, it's elegant, it gives you a rich look. So you can go for these Banarasi outfits too. This is most preferable by everyone, guys. So that's it with the attires. So please let me know in the comments below whether you have liked, or should I improve anything in the video, or should I add anything which you know. Please help me. Please help me by giving your comments, and support me, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you have liked the video, and let me know your various styles and your own creativity, so that I will add upon in this video next. So thank you, guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you would have liked it. Thank you.